How prepared are you for your very next exam, your next test, your next assignment, your next class? The answer is you're not prepared at all, most likely, because you are waiting for that last hour to cram everything in. You are procrastinating. You are not being prepared. Being prepared can be many things. It can be studying, it can be organizing, it can be reading, anything, outlining, anything that you are doing to get yourself ready for what you're fixing to take on. Sujeen Sheen stated, "Our data shows that on average, freshmen will buy 69% of their books. However, they will only carry 1 to 2 books to their classes each day and will only complete about 60% of their readings." I believe this fully. People are not preparing themselves enough. I hear my friends talk all the time about how they have an assignment due at 11:59 p.m. tonight and they don't know how to get it done. I ask them, well, when did you get your assignment? They say, oh, a month ago, 2 weeks ago. They had plenty of time, but they procrastinated and they gave themselves a time restraint and they don't know how they're going to get it done. Here is just a little graph showing reading hours. These are different ages, and these are different time frames spent reading. This dark one, they spent the most time reading, and as you can see, they had the highest score. This proves that preparing yourself gives you the best shot of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve if that is a good grade. I've been working on preparing myself for school for many years, since middle school, because that is when I really became worried about my grades and I wanted the highest grades out of all my classmates. So I know firsthand exactly the benefits that come with preparing yourselves, and today I'm going to convince you that if you're not preparing yourself, you should be. Being prepared allows you to better understand whatever it is that you're reading or you're trying to learn. It allows you to improve your health, which is fascinating to me, and it allows you to be successful, which we all want to be. Now, you might ask, how does being prepared allow me to understand anything better? The answer to that is, Pace University stated, the benefit of reading a chapter or chapters before the professor's lecture is that you will become familiar with the new terms through your reading rather than hearing them for the first time in the lecture. I wholeheartedly believe this, because if you read the chapter at home and you come across a word you don't know, you have all the time in the world to look that word up and to fully understand what you just read. As opposed to if you didn't read at home, you heard that word for the first time in the professor's lecture and you don't have time to look it up because he's continuing to speak. He's not stopping for you. He's going to continue to teach the class. And if you did look it up, by the time you found the word, you have no idea what he's talking about and you're even more confused than when he started. It's just not a good mix. Something I found that really works for me is I outline my chapters for biology and I keep it all in this book. So as you can see, I just jotted a few things down that I thought was important or that I didn't know so that I could look them up. It has been working fantastic for me. I seem to really understand what's going on right now. High hopes I continue to. So, next, the most fascinating thing I found this whole time was it improves your health. Preparing improves health. Taylor and Francis University Online found in a 2012 study examining the relationship between stress, self-compassion, and procrastination, Dr. Soroisis found that procrastinators tend to have high stress and low self-esteem. If you think about it, that is true, because you gave yourself a limited amount of time to get something done and you start to panic, you feel your heartbeat rise, which is increasing your stress, and stress is not good for your health. You put things off last second and you don't have time to do it, you simply don't, and now you're stressed out, your health is declining. And you can see this in this poor little girl. Look how sad she looks. It really hurts my heart to see her like this, because she could have prevented this. She could have started earlier, she could have studied, she could have done so many things differently, and she would not be stressed at such a young age. Now, also, success is associated with preparation, which that's probably the first thing you would think of when you think about preparing yourself, because you're preparing yourself in order to get what you want to achieve. And Linda Lee said, "The difference with being reactive and proactive is preparation. And the advantage of preparation is that you can manage problems much quicker and much more efficiently because you will already have solutions at hand to be applied. You prepared yourself, you read, you knew what was going on and what you were dealing with, and this gave you the skills in order to efficiently be able to solve any problem you have. You're not putting it off last second so you don't have time to solve it. You've given yourself everything you need. And because you prepared yourself, you achieved any goal that you wanted. Whether that was a dream job, being valedictorian, whatever it was you wanted, you prepared yourself to succeed." I had many goals in high school. Number one was to be valedictorian. I achieved that goal simply because I prepared myself throughout the years, not just high school, from middle school up. Another goal was to get some scholarships at graduation so that I wouldn't have to pay for so many books, and I achieved this. I got the Jada A. Gallagher Scholarship, and I also got the Ken Yeager Scholarship, which totaled to be about $500, so I'm not paying for books this year. That's super exciting to me. To conclude, being prepared costs you absolutely nothing except some time. And it helps you to fully understand your material. It allows you to improve your health, which who doesn't want to be a healthy person? And it allows you to become successful. Achieve your dream job. Get whatever you want in your life. I do not know anybody that does not want to be successful, so please prepare yourself, give yourself the skills, the tools, everything you need in order to achieve your goal. It costs you nothing. Just prepare yourself and you will be happy. Thank you.